Crashing with Friends Podcast.
Hello, welcome to Crashing with Friends podcast. I'm today's host, Jackson Brayman. Over there at the, we're not going to do far corners today. It's Kyle Hobbs. Hey, you got Connor Hobbs.
What's up?
And then we got boys from Local Route Disc Golf Store. About to say golf store. I was going to trip all over myself there.
You're doing it now.
Yeah, of course. That's how it always happens. Paul and Tucker, everybody.
Yo, yo. What's up? How's it going?
Ah, man. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Kyle, how's your week going?
It's been pretty good, man.
Yeah?
It's been real good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me how good. Show me.
I can't explain how good it's been.
Give me the goods, man.
Okay, well, I've been playing Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah?
That's been good. I've been playing a lot of that. I've also been playing a lot of disc golf, of course. And then I've been watching that show, The Bear. Which
on
is,
Hulu, right?
Yeah, so good, man.
Yeah. I've seen the first episode of it. I really enjoyed the guerrilla style action as far as the film goes, but...
I've heard of it.
It's like Hell's Kitchen, but you're inside of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. It's just a really good cooking show made by FX. I think it's pretty good. I also finished Secret Invasion. Connor, I know you watched that.
Yeah.
That new Marvel show.
Yeah.
Boy, it sucked.
I'm glad I didn't watch it then. I'm glad I just skipped all that.
Yeah.
Man,
it's barely watchable.
I love Samuel L. Jackson, but just didn't look appetizing at all.
Yeah, don't do it.
It was billed as like a cool spy thriller movie or show, and it was not. Dude, it was so lame. So lame.
Yeah.
I also put in a new garbage disposal.
Oh, yeah?
Big time.
You finally got that garbage disposal going?
Heck yeah, dude.
That's super.
Were you just chucking stuff down it, like testing it out?
Well, no, it was still working, but like it was kind of like leaking at the same time, which was like an electrical hazard at the same time, which was freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Being a homeowner and like also having a family, so I finally put one in like last weekend. It went through pretty good.
I played Hitman like enough to know that like you don't want to walk in any electrical puddles. So
Yep.
Right.
Unless you got rubber shoes, right?
yeah, rubber soles are immune to your electric charms.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really been my week, man.
Nice.
How about your week, man? How you been?
I've been pretty good, dude. I started the Twisted Metal show. I'm like 2 episodes into it. And I gotta say, man, it's not exactly what I wanted from the Twisted Metal show. It almost feels more like a Deadpool show with just Twisted Metal like surroundings. And everyone's Deadpool for some reason. Everyone's got the witty remarks.
All right.
Like, it's insane. Will Arnett does an okay job as the voice.
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth, my bad. What's his name? Samoa Joe, who's the actual, like, the physical character of Sweet Tooth. He does a pretty good job. And the entire time, I just keep wondering, why didn't they just let Samoa Joe be Sweet Tooth? Right. Like, the dude's a wrestler. He knows how to cut a promo. He can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
how's the acting from like Anthony Mackie and the rest of the cast?
It's just very light and cheesy for the most part.
Bad?
It's not bad.
Okay.
But
okay.
Like, I'll say this, I'm enjoying it way more than the Halo show. But I'm still not putting it on a pedestal of like,
what about that shower scene in Halo? Better than that?
Oh man, seeing Master Chief's ass.
Dude, nothing beats that.
Yeah, what could top that?
Oh man, that was the ruiner of like the entire show for me. Like from then on, I was just like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Seeing his face,
and it's not even because I'm homophobic, man. I'm just like, you should never have to see Master Chief's ass.
Right.
Yeah, that should never come up. I don't feel like.
Yeah, you should never have to see his face. Like,
definitely not his ass.
They should have made him more like the Mandalorian, So,
right.
But I think we've talked about this already.
Yeah.
We can talk more about it if you want.
Nah.
Okay.
Twisted Metal.
Okay, what's the character's name in Twisted Metal that has his arms between the 2 wheels?
Axel.
Yeah.
Is he in the show?
He has not made an appearance yet.
But he's in the show?
I don't know. He might be.
Interesting.
So far, the only characters that I have seen are Sweet Tooth and
Anthony Mackie.
yeah, Anthony Mackie's character.
And you've watched 2 episodes?
I watched 2 episodes.
And that's all you've seen of those 2 guys?
I mean, there's some other characters, but I don't remember them from the Twisted Metal video game.
Damn. Okay.
Did you play a lot of Twisted Metal as a kid?
Yeah. I played the first and second one. I played a little bit of 3, but I also played Twisted Metal Black.
Okay.
So I think it was just called, that was what it was called, right?
Yeah,
Twisted Metal Black?
yeah.
Those games need to make a comeback too, for sure. I don't think this TV show is gonna, ring the bell to get it going, but
I think one's in development right now.
nice.
I think that was the rumor not too long ago.
I would just like for them to remaster like all the old games and just like make the driving a lot nicer and all the same levels.
Did you ever play the knockoff game on N64 called Vigilante 8?
Yes.
That's the TV show. I want the knockoff TV show.
That's the one right there. Yeah.
Give me a Vigilante 8. Yeah.
You want like the level to be around like a whole UFO site with a bunch of ants crawling around?
Sure, man. That sounds
Hell
way
yeah.
cooler than whatever's
Hell
going
yeah.
on in that show.
Yeah, why not? Bring it.
Sure.
But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much been my week. I've been watching a lot of old school wrestling, but we don't need to go into that. So
What's better, old school or new school wrestling?
depends how you look at it.
Okay.
Are you a horny like
I'm
15-year-old boy?
The
Old
divas.
school is where you want to go.
Partially, yes. Yeah. Just like your perspective as like a 32-year-old man. Like, what's better, old school or new school for you at this point?
The wrestling has definitely gotten a lot better. The promos, like, sometimes are just not as good, and the storytelling, I don't know, depends. It really depends, man.
Now, what about as a horny 15-year-old boy?
Oh man, because I was all about watching wrestling as a kid when I was a young, horny 15-year-old boy.
The divas were always dope.
Yeah, man.
I remember watching
They
them.
had bra and panty matches.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It was way different. I agree. Yeah. I don't watch wrestling now, but I definitely haven't seen like if there's divas even involved anymore. I'm sure there is, but
To be honest, they've edited out a lot of like the super racy stuff they used to have on back in the day. And I'm like, man, where is that stuff, man?
yeah,
I want that.
When Vince McMahon was like the head of it, that was like the golden age, probably. But I mean, I watched it like from like 6th to like 8th grade, probably WWE, and then it was like I just moved on. But like John Cena and like Jeff Hardy, all those dudes, they definitely were pretty entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I was watching it like during like the Jeff Hardys, like the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys,
Rey
like facing
Mysterio.
off each other in TLC matches. That stuff was insane.
DX or something, and the Degeneration
Batista?
X.
You just watched?
Yeah, Batista for sure.
Oh yeah, the animal. Yeah,
Some good shit.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed wrestling.
yeah, loved wrestling. Connor, how's your week going?
Been pretty good. At work, I've been listening to the Harry Potter books. So I got through the first 2, and I'm on Prisoner of Azkaban, like chapter 5 or 6, something like that.
You ready for that series to get dark?
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, I'm definitely noticing some like subtle differences between the movies and the books and stuff. And I can see how a TV show could expand upon what we saw in the movies, But I mean, there isn't a whole lot more that they did in the movies compared to the books. Or
You got a lot of the
vice
main
versa.
stuff there.
Yeah, they did get a lot of the stuff, at least in the first 2 books. There's like just subtle stuff. But yeah, like in this third one, Harry, like when the little boggling or whatever the thing is in the little cupboard that transforms into whatever you fear most or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like in the book, like Harry doesn't even get to like confront it. Like the Professor Lupin like steps in the way. So you don't even like, you don't see it turn into a Dementor or whatever. So like that's all made up for the movie, I guess. And like Hermione doesn't get it confronted either. So I don't know. Just kind of weird. It's like, why would they put that in the movie? Just to, like reinforce his fear of the Dementor or something.
Hollywood cunts, man.
Yeah, they edit the story for no reason. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. It's been making the work go by pretty quick. Watched all of season 3 of Star Trek Lower Decks. Huge shout out to that. If you guys haven't watched any of that, it's like,
I need to take a deep dive into Star Trek stuff, man, because really, like, I've only watched the new movies, and
Yeah.
I've not watched any of, like, the older shows or anything like that, but every time I've come over to your house and you're watching, like, the old Star Trek stuff, I'm into it. So
I bet you are. Yeah, the old stuff's good, but like the new stuff I think is a little better in some ways. Strange New Worlds had like 2 or 3 really good episodes in a row, and then Lower Decks is really great. But yeah, check that out. Man, disc golf over the last weekend was really good. Felt like my putting was on, which it hasn't been. Really nice. My drives are really shitty though, so I had to scramble like the whole day. But aside from that, yeah, having a good time disc golfing. Yeah, and it's just really fucking hot outside. I went and used Andrew's Razor scooter for like half an hour. That thing's fun, man. I don't know if you guys have ever played on a Razor scooter, like an
electric scooters.
Yeah, dude, they're fun, man. They're legit.
Is it the one you stand on, or
yeah, it was one that you stand on.
Okay,
it got up to like 20 miles an hour, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Sweet.
At any point that you get like speed wobbles?
No. I did have just a small amount of fear in my head whenever I came across like bumps and shit, you know, like on like a really flat road that's smooth. I was just like hammering that throttle and felt pretty good about it. I didn't feel like in danger. You know?
You ever try to jump off a curb and like give it a little whip?
I tried.
A little flare.
Yeah.
So, like something that like if you could just like freeze frame it, you would like rest of the background turns like bright orange and your name pops up.
Yeah.
Like in the movie Grind. I think.
Just slappy grinding some curbs. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've been like doing a lot of research into like electric bikes and trikes and all kinds of electric vehicles, EV conversions for like regular cars. Nice. Just doing a lot of research into that because I just live so close to my work. I don't really want to drive all the time. But yeah, it's been pretty good. A lot of normal life stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Paul, you're on the left of me now. How's your week going?
Dude, I've had a pretty good week, man, honestly. Just been hanging out, working, holding down the shop, and, you know, being there every day is something that I definitely enjoy. It's, like, kind of crazy to be able to work at a disc golf shop and, like, have that be a daily activity. But, so, you know, we're closed on Mondays. Tuesday, had league night for Joplin Disc Golf League, so played out at McClelland. And it was random doubles, so you know, no pressure really. It was just a good time out there with the boys. Haven't really been doing a whole lot of crazy stuff, like watching shows like you guys, or you know, playing games. Definitely play League of Legends with my homies every night, but been catching up on the Mahomes, or like the quarterback thing that's been on Netflix.
Yeah.
Been watching that a little bit. It's definitely sweet. I mean, like I'm a sports junkie, so being able to see like that behind the scenes footage and stuff of like the Super Bowl and just like all the work those dudes put in, you know, it's definitely pretty sweet.
Do your best Mahomes impersonation when he's in Max Crosby's face.
Oh yeah, right, when he's yelling at him. Dude, honestly, I can't get
here.
Yeah. Yeah. That was, dude, like just has no fear, honestly. That's
right.
Like you know, it's like the best trait that you want in your
They're holding
quarterback
him
for
back,
sure.
you
Yeah,
know?
definitely, right. Yeah. So the Raiders and Chiefs, dude, it doesn't get any better than that, honestly. Like that's like the peak of like rivalry in sports for me. Right there. But yeah, so watching that, I've been playing the mandolin a little bit. I've been learning that for like the last year. So that's kind of cool. It takes up a little bit of my time. Try and play it like an hour a day, maybe. Build that muscle memory up because that shit's honestly pretty hard. I don't really have any other instrument background, so it's like all foreign to me, but it's a fun challenge. And then, this weekend I'm playing in a disc golf tournament, so down in Neosho. It's a 2-day tournament, so
Nice.
yeah, so definitely had a good week. No complaints really, other than like you said, it's just hot as fuck. That's really the only thing that is a bummer right now in my life, so can't complain too much.
Hopefully the grass is dry for you whenever you like, because you guys go down there and you play in the morning, right?
Yeah, so there could be some dew on the ground.
Last time we were there, it was nothing but dude. It's like it was just nothing but dew, man. You
that
look at the
sucks.
field, it just looks like a glistening, beautiful oasis.
I have 2 towels in my bag, but yeah, that might be a good, like, I might have to bring an extra just in case. Because honestly, dude, there's nothing worse than like throwing wet discs and just not having a grip, you know, especially in a tournament. Your putters are wet.
Hands are wet too.
Yeah, dude.
Bring some extra socks too, man.
Yeah, that's a pro move too. Because if it's dewy on the ground, you know, I play in shoes that aren't waterproof, so you get wet socks in a tournament, dude. It's honestly like one of the worst things, having to play another round with wet socks. or just finish around with wet socks if you guys have ever been caught in the rain or whatever, while you guys are playing. But that's horrible. So
It messes your feet up too, man.
Yeah,
Getting all
man.
soggy like that.
definitely. So
I've
that's
been
a pro tip for
Like
sure.
I've definitely gone to the amusement, I think it was like, can't remember exactly which place I went to. It might have been just Silver Dollar City, but I stood in front of like the log flume,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, I want to get wet, but I got straight up soaked, dude. Like I basically just had pools like inside my shoes, and I was just walking around all day. Like that was the
Squeaking
first thing I did when I got there. It was just like I'm gonna stand on the bridge. And I just got completely soaked, walked all day, and as I was trying to walk back to the car, like, it hurt to actually walk, man. Like, my feet were so soggy.
Yep, get some blisters or something on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had me some blisters.
Yeah.
They straight up looked like raisins, like, hardcore, like, just dried up raisins.
You try to eat them?
Yeah, I took my socks and shoes off, was sticking my feet out the
Yeah.
window on the way home, trying to dry them out.
Dude, yeah.
Got that
Soggy
swamp foot, man.
Yep.
Trench foot.
Yeah. Tucker, how's your week going, man?
Oh man, it was good. It's nowhere as exciting as all your guys's. Just same thing. Working at the disc golf shop. Get home by like 7. Try and work out a little bit. Put on some ice road truckers or something, and call it a night.
Ice Road Truckers.
Yeah,
huh?
man. So like I just watched the most basic old TV shows, like been on the Pawn Stars kick a little bit too here and there.
So pretty much just History Channel classics.
Yep.
Next you're gonna be watching Tales of the Gun or
Yeah,
something.
for sure, man. And
That's awesome, dude.
yeah, I did. I was on Netflix the other night and watched The Mule with Clint Eastwood. That's a pretty good show or TV movie. But yeah, my life is pretty basic. Just live, breathe, sleep disc golf every day, and love it. Can't complain.
Nice. So, are you guys both co-owners of the local root store?
Yes.
Nice. How long, has that been, in process? Because I know, you didn't just wake up one day, let's get a store, and then the next day you had one.
No, man, it was a crazy process. Like, I have no background in business or anything like that. Neither does Paul. We were both just working, normal jobs and playing disc golf every day with our group of friends. It got to the point where it's every day playing around, going to Springfield, play around, go to Black Ink, go to Tulsa, play around, go to Basket Case. We were like, why is there not a shop in Joplin? Closest shop is an hour away. That on top of our, passion to play every day. That's kind of where it all started, and it wasn't really a super serious thought in the beginning, but we just thought it'd be cool. And, it turns out, fast forward, almost 2 years later, there's a huge need for it. Big community here in Joplin and the surrounding areas, and it's been a dream come true. But yeah, that whole process is just we had no idea what we were doing, went and created a name, made an LLC, signed a lease, created a business bank account. Before you know it, we're committed, and it's no backing out now. We got our money tied up, quit our jobs, and so
We definitely, we got pretty lucky with the location of the store too. I think just having a spot on Rangeline just randomly for rent that was in a range that we were happy to, it was in our price range, I guess. Yeah, it was kind of a dream come true for sure. Heavy traffic, it's Rangeline's always popping. That's where everybody's driving. That's coming into Joplin to hang out and do their errands, whether it's grab Chick-fil-A or get groceries, just stuff like that. So it's cool that we're right there on the side of the road and people can see it's oh, the disc golf store, maybe they've heard about it, maybe they've wanted to check one out and just never known there was one around. So it's pretty sweet. It's a convenient spot.
yeah, for sure. Backing that up, location, there's a lot of things that go into a business plan that I had no idea about, but being right there on Rangeline, center of town, close to all the courses, 10-minute drive to pretty much any course in Joplin. It's pretty ideal for us. So hopefully we can maintain that lease at the end of this year, and they don't want to jack up the price too much on us.
Yeah, I think we've signed a 2-year lease, so it'll be coming up soon. We'll start having conversations, I guess, with the landlords. But
Man, when I first started playing, I started playing 12 years ago, and when I started playing, dude, and you lost a disc, it was a major bummer because I ordered a lot of discs offline, back in the day. And it was always such a bummer because I knew that if I lost something, I'd have to wait 2 weeks to get a replacement for that. And I'm the kind of golfer that I have 2 of everything in my bag at all times, just in case I lose one or lose 2 at the same time.
Yep.
Because it's happened to me. You know, unfortunately, it has happened. And it's just such a relief to have a local place to go and buy some discs. And also talk to some cool, chill dudes at the same time.
Yeah, because before that store, man, like, it was very slim pickings for where you wanted to get discs. Yeah, Academy, if you wanted to get just the basic, like, come in a package like the cheetah and...
the leopard for sure.
And a shark.
Yeah, Dunham's was the exact same. It was just, like, beginner packs that you didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
Vintage stock has some, but it's like, it's never anything that you want.
Yeah, people cherry pick.
Yeah, on top of that, too, it's like losing a disc back in the day, it was like almost 50-50 if you're ever going to see it again. Maybe more, you wouldn't. Now at the shop, like, we do the returns and stuff, and then just with how big it's grown, you know, you don't want to get caught throwing someone's discs, so it's like, it's a pretty good community of, you know, great honor system.
It's a good honor system, for sure.
Yeah. I do like the fact that, like, if people just find a disc, usually, like, if I lose a disc, they're just like, I'll just drop it off at the store, man. And I'm like, cool, man.
Yeah. I have to go meet some random person in Walmart parking lot or wherever at the course, you know, whenever it works for them. So, yeah, it's definitely, there's a lot of cool things that have kind of come about, you know, by having the shop.
So I know me and you, Jackson, already have had to pick up at least 2 discs apiece just from losing them and then having to store them at their shop, you know?
Yep. I was gonna say I remember returning a couple to you guys, like it was like a week ago or something. Yeah, had some pop in. Yeah,
man.
I'm pretty notorious for like buying a disc and then the very first time I go out and play with it, I just leave it on the course. So.
Yeah.
You also don't put your name on it.
The first time I played with it, I just I'll put my name on this later. I know my thing.
Right. I'm not gonna forget this.
I know I'm gonna drop this on the course and I'll never see it. But.
So, what other names did you guys come up with?
Originally, I mean, we had a pretty extensive list. Like, some that I come up with off the top of my head was like the Heiser Club, the Disc Golf Vault, Midwest Disc Golf, just stuff like that.
Kind of like Ozark, yeah. Like just like since we were trying to, it was. We had maybe like 5, I think, that we were like dancing with for a while. It'll probably come to me later what the other ones were, but it kind of like Local Route was just similar. It was just like something that we'd said and like knew it was like a disc golf term. And it was just like, you know, it's like, we're a local shop. We're going to be a local owned shop, you know, like we've been in dropping our whole life. So it's just like, that was the one that we settled on. And it was just like,
it's a term. And then also, you know, Route 66 being so close to the area too, we kind of embedded that in our emblem, so our logo is a road with like a disc being thrown and it says Local Route, so it just felt, you know, like the perfect name for us at the time. And yeah, we came up with that name, and you know, that was part of the beginning process of, you know, starting a brand and stuff. Was we had a friend do like a bunch of Photoshop versions of this logo, finally found one we liked, you know, and then
that was the hardest part. I was like finding the text and shit that like was just like, that felt right. Cause
sending out to our friends, you know, getting their opinions on it, doing little polls and stuff until we found it.
Yeah. Then we finally settled on it. I'm happy with the way it turned out.
Me too.
I think it's cool for sure.
How many kids do you guys come in?
Dude, honestly, there's a pretty solid young player base, like in Baxter for sure. Like I know that they have like kids that are, I think I went out to Baxter League one night on Monday and I had a 15-year-old as my partner. It's just like random doubles. And honestly, like the junior is what the division they play in. So that's just how I'll refer to them. But like the junior division is like something to be excited about. Cause there's just like, I feel like in most tournaments, you know, like you don't see many like, in this area, there's not a lot of women that play, so like those pools are usually pretty low. But like the junior division always blows me away with how many people there are, and I would say just like kids that are coming in. I mean, it's quite a few. Like parents will come in with them, and they're just like, so what do you want? Because like the kid, you know, they know exactly what they want when they come in because they're just like watching disc golf. They've either seen like a pro throw it, and so they're like instantly want it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I would say. Maybe like, I don't know how to put it, I guess, into like a statistic, but there's quite a few kids that definitely are getting into it and taking it serious because they have the ability to now, you know, with just, it's something that's like competitive already. Like when we were playing it back in high school, like there still was the PDGA, but it wasn't something that we took serious. It was like kind of an escape for us. I always just like compared it to like bowling, like going to the bowling alley, you're just having fun. Like I never bowled seriously. So that's kind of how the approach was to disc golf, but now the kids like have a complete avenue. Like there's college teams that are forming, so like you can literally go to college and be on a disc golf team. Like that was a dream, I think, back when, you know, we were starting. That wasn't a reality, so it's pretty cool. I think that it's set up now for them to have like like you can have a disc golf career essentially if you're good enough. So that gets the kids excited, I think. For sure.
How many more years do you think we got till we got it in the Olympics?
Oh,
like
man.
Another maybe 15 to 20.
Is ping pong
that's fair.
Is ping pong in the Olympics? Like, is that
Ping pong has been in the Olympics for a while.
Regular
That
golf.
was in the Olympics in Forrest Gump, right?
Yeah. Hey, is regular golf in the Olympics?
I think
so. Yeah, I want to say.
I don't think it is. I don't
Man.
think it is.
Regular golf is in the Olympics.
It is?
Yeah, I think it's just. Oh man, I'm pretty sure it is. Definitely.
Okay. All right.
I'm very sure that it is.
It might be a weird like.
It's one of those sports. It has
I'm
to
like,
be in the
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
93%
I don't
sure.
remember seeing it, but I'm golf blind, like regular golf blind.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Watching regular golf is hard, man.
I watch regular golf every time it's on.
It's so easy for me to watch all the Joe Mez Pro stuff that is on YouTube.
But you play golf though, so you know what's going on. You know what par 3 and par 4s and all that crap are. So
Yeah.
it should be just turnkey for you to watch it.
Yeah,
What's your problem, Jackson?
It just doesn't translate for the regular golf. You know?
Yeah,
I probably could get down into watching live golf, watching everyone get rowdy and stuff.
live golf.
Yeah, live golf.
Okay.
Blood money sport, dog.
Sure.
Blood money, dog.
Yeah,
But that crowd be wild though. That's what I like about it, man.
they're rowdy.
They're bringing like the Happy Gilmore crowd to life.
Shit.
So.
Yeah.
Those guys are all about blood money, dog. Sod.
Last time I watched live golf, I saw a young couple in the woods off teams having sex.
Dude, honestly though, like if there's the disc golf pro tour, if I was on that and somebody offered me like 700 million to like come, it's like, man, that's hard to say no to, honestly.
You said blood money?
Yeah, right. Blood money?
How much blood money?
How many years I gotta be
All
over
right.
there?
So
You said generational wealth?
Yeah, right. Like, see, it's hard to say no to. I don't know.
golf was reinstated in 2016.
2016.
So
recent.
it was in 1900 and 1904. Then it was discontinued up until 2016.
Wow.
So it's been in 2, and then it'll be in 2024's Summer Olympics.
Nice.
So that's why I don't remember it, because it
Yeah.
was recently reinstated.
When do you think inline skates is gonna come back into play, dude? I keep seeing comments online in the X Games. Like for every X Games video I watch, it's like they need to bring back inline skating, and I'm just like, I really don't miss it, but
Dude, the first couple X Games, man, the inline skating was insane. Dude, watching them
Yeah.
do like 5 or 6 backflips in a row, it's just like, it's insane, dude.
yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
It kind of got to a point where it was kind of confusing what you were seeing. Like, it's like, all right, I need an announcer to tell me what this guy just fucking did.
Yeah. What's that trick called?
It's like figure skating, but more extreme,
Yeah.
more or less.
Right.
Yeah, it's easy for me to call it the street skating portions. It's like, all right, that guy he did a grind.
I've seen that the like the big roller blades that are like almost like monster truck wheels are getting popular again. People going down like mountains with them. I don't know if you guys
really?
seen that.
I've never even heard of that before.
Yeah.
So it's like a mountain board, but not like a roller skates version.
It's roller skates, but huge ass wheels to where you can just roll down
Insane.
mountains.
That's wild.
That's wild, dude. That's crazy.
I kind of want to see what this fucking looks like, man, because it's hard for me to imagine, dude. I can't see anyone like trying this without more than half of them like hitting something and just flying down the mountain. You know?
Are the wheels somewhat squishy? I mean, that it's so crazy.
I mean, they're wheels that you would expect to see on something going over rocks and stuff,
Right?
you know.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, they're not as crazy as you guys are thinking. I mean, they're just
I
big
always think the
wheels.
same thing about mountain boards.
You said monster truck wheels, so I was just like, monster truck wheels are huge.
Monster truck wheels are extreme, okay?
Axel from Twisted
They're just
Metal.
big
but
wheels.
with those
Just big
skates.
wheels.
That's awesome. So back to your guys' store. So is it pronounced local route or local route?
I think
It's
both
just-
I think
works.
yeah,
Like,
it's kind of like
Tomato, right?
Yeah.
You know?
everyone, in this area has a little bit of an accent like that. People that are familiar with the Route 66 will say route, but either way, like I think the term is local route whenever you're calling it disc golf, but local route if you're kind of referring to, the area and stuff. So it's really, like you said, Jackson, tomato.
Yeah, tomato, man.
I feel like I'll pronounce it differently someday. Like I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I usually say local route, I think, but
What about locale route?
I took the
locale,
words out of my mouth.
Low
locale.
calorie route.
Yeah, I mean
Locale route. Anybody call it that?
locale.
I'm just going to locale, man.
Yeah.
Think about it.
It'd take me. Yeah, it would be like take me a
plastic.
second to like know, but I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, come on through, man. Locale.
Before
never heard that.
before we started recording, you guys were saying that you guys were running into trouble with like your name for a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
was
So the story on that is there's another store in the disc golf world in Florida, Clearwater, and they have the name Local Route, and they were actually established before we opened. And long story short, we aren't, we don't have affiliation with them, but because of what that store did recently in the disc golf headlines about 2 months ago, the owner was trying to sue Paul McBeth. People started, to kind of drag their name through the mud, and we were getting targeted because we share the same name. So there's people, going on Google, writing out, 1-star reviews and stuff like that.
Oh no!
And they're confusing our page with this store in Florida's page. And so, we caught a little bit of flack from that, and that's actually kind of motivated us maybe to even move on to another name change and rebrand because that name has kind of gotten tainted in the disc golf world because of that. What the owner in Florida is doing.
It's kind of become like the Mel Gibson of disc golf store
Oh my
names.
god!
That's what you're saying.
No press is bad press, right? Got the name out there.
True. Yeah. I mean, I think
it's
that they're also like for the people that were leaving bad reviews, there were people that also were just leaving like 5-star reviews for us because they like knew. Like there was actually like there was a guy that comes into the shop. Oh, it's our homie Nate. He's on Reddit and like big on like Facebook, I guess, with like algorithms. And so he made a post for us on Reddit and I guess it brought to light some people that were actually like willing to help us and be like, we'll go leave a 5-star review. Not that it offset the ones that were bad, but it's cool to see.
It's a lot easier for bad ones to come in than
For
good
sure.
ones.
Yeah, the bad ones always have more weight than the good ones, which is bad because it's like we had a good rep before. I don't remember how many reviews,
have anything but 5 stars.
yeah, so it's like we'll just say like 10, 5-star reviews, and then we get one that's like 1 star, and then all of a sudden you're like dropped down on Google like searches and stuff like that. So it definitely is cool that people were able to go back and at least try to help out, with the good reviews. But yeah.
What were the details on Homeboy in Florida trying to sue Paul McBeth?
So this guy was the owner of the store in Florida. He was playing in a tournament and got hit in the head with a disc and had to, DNF from the round and, claimed that he sustained, like life-changing injuries and his quality of life had, diminished and things like this. And so he put together this lawsuit suing Paul McBeth for $50,000 and $1, which would bring it to like a circuit court instead of a small claims court. What this did was it prevented Throwdown the Mountain from potentially being held this year because if that property's connected to a lawsuit, then they can't have the tournament. And so that really, made some people pretty upset because that's one of Florida's biggest tournaments of the year. The crazy thing about this is the guy that got hit 2 weeks later went and played in a tournament and won first place in it and then proceeded.
Fuck.
Yeah, he
play
actually
another
he
tournament
flew to
and-
California and won. So it's like,
so it's
Oh,
like
this will get.
yeah, it's like
no
it's
case.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like an ambulance chaser type thing. What's happening? It's just there's no longevity built into that business plan, in my opinion. It's like, is it worth it? Even if you did win that case, to totally ruin your reputation in the state and with all the local players there? Or like
another crazy thing is that it's a PDGA sanctioned event, so there's actually like insurance if you go through the PDGA that would actually cover his medical costs, like if he had any. And he chose to go after the owners of the property rather than go through the insurance of the PDGA. So it's just like you can tell what his motive was, basically.
And the owners of this property are Paul McBeth and then Dylan Cease, who's like the White Sox pitcher. So, and they had just acquired this property, you know,
a couple weeks before, I think.
This incident happened, and so yeah, it's just really kind of a grimy thing that's happening down there. And
plus it was happening like during a tournament, like on like a disc golf course, and you got hit in the head with a disc.
Right.
I mean, it's not like you got hit in the head with a desk or got hit. Yeah. I got hit in the head with a disc. But it's not like he got hit in the head with a disc while he was ordering KFC at a drive-thru. Right. You know?
Yeah. You kind of assume the risk.
Yeah. And I don't think he, you know, had any type of, you know, visible injury from like no, you know, cut on his head or anything like that. Didn't have to get stitches. So, you know, the impact of this hitting him really wasn't too severe, you know?
Yeah. It sounds more like Paul McBeth transferred his powers into this guy, and that's why he won those tournaments. You know?
Yeah, right.
Kind of like Mike.
Right. Yeah, hey, that's actually a good reference, honestly.
It's like luck of the Irish all of a sudden.
Yeah, but it's definitely been a crazy, I guess, month, just as far as that goes, for sure. Just kind of waking up one day and seeing like owner of Locale out in Florida is suing Paul McBeth, and then it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, what the fuck's going on? And then you know, just like then the reviews are coming in. There's, like you said, like no press is bad press or whatever. So it's like people are talking about Locale out and maybe following, like going on our social medias and stuff. But you know, it was just like a crazy thing. It literally happened overnight. So it was
memes were coming out.
Yeah, people were just making crazy memes about the dude that owns it.
I got a feeling that dude's store is probably not going to do very good.
No.
Yeah. I think everyone's going to be pretty peeved at him.
Yeah.
And that's there's another store down there that like kind of rivals him already, that kind of has the pros like coming through and like hanging out and doing like disc signings and stuff. So I don't know if it was just like a last ditch effort or what, but yeah, I mean, he's definitely not the only shop down there. Like there's other shops that people will support over his now at this point, I would think. You know, I would say the people that are shopping there are probably just the disc golfers that are new, or like, you know, it's just like convenience right there maybe. But most of the Florida people that I've seen, at least on the internet, don't want to support him. So yeah, I don't know what the end of his year will look like for sure as far as sales go.
Paul just hit him with another disc and finish him off, you know?
Yeah, right. Definitely.
He knows how to hit him.
That's crazy. Another question for you guys: are you guys profitable?
So
not personal. To ask about people's finances and stuff.
I just want to know, as like a store.
Yeah, I mean,
we want to know if we can take you over.
Yeah. So I mean, Paul and I, we both have to work there every day, so we don't really have, you know, the extra income to hire an employee at this point. But we opened, you know, we created the LLC January 2022. We're halfway through 2023. We opened up April 2022, so we're coming up on like a year and a half. This, you know, being in our second year now, it's not like a super glamorous life, but I've definitely enjoyed the trade-off between, you know, having a super high-stress job, working long hours to make more money, or working, you know, a low-stress job, doing what I actually enjoy. And, you know, so me as a person, that trade-off has been worth it. Again, it's not like the most glamorous lifestyle. I'm not going and eating crazy dinners and driving a sweet car, but that's not really that important to me. I like to play disc golf, and
peace of mind is
for sure
so worth it.
My stress level in like this last year after we got it, you know, where we're at now has definitely gone down, and so I think, you know, it's however you want to operate your life, but overall it's like we make enough, you know, now to kind of, you know, live more comfortably, and, you know, keep this ball rolling. And like our plan is, you know, to never get, you know, stagnant. Like we want to keep investing in more plastics, sponsoring more tournaments, getting more courses in the area built,
putting on more tournaments,
putting on more tournaments, you know, just keep the point of it was, you know, when we did this was we love disc golf and we know other people love disc golf and it's growing at a high rate. So we wanted to be part of that movement, and it's really been crazy to see like the community of, you know, people just in Joplin and surrounding areas, all the support we've gotten from people, and it's really, you know, it's been a crazy experience because it whenever we started it and made the bank account and stuff, like we definitely weren't projecting, you know, to make what we would make, you know, at the end of the year and stuff like that. So in that aspect, it's been fun, but you know, overhead cost, rent, electricity, buying the plastic. One big thing is like you buy stuff and then you know, you might not sell it, but the thing you buy like 2 of, you sell immediately. So it's a really niche market, and just finding what people like isn't always necessarily what I like or Paul likes or what you guys want to throw. So we have to be very broad, and but overall, man, it's been great, and definitely a life I want to keep living and pursuing and building.
For sure.
It sounds just like a dream. Really, it sounds badass.
It is, man.
It's
I appreciate
definitely-
it. It's definitely been a dream. Like, it doesn't feel real some days. Like, even being here on a podcast, like with you guys, like never thought it would lead to this.
Never,
you know?
yeah,
And,
definitely. That's ever in my cards that I thought would happen.
You guys made it now that you're here.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Oh my god.
It's sweet.
This is
It's
awesome,
sweet.
man.
Like, you know, just so many new opportunities, new friends. You know, it's just like,
Right, yeah.
it's cool.
The show is coming up on Jimmy Fallon. You need to watch out.
Holy shit.
It definitely seems like you guys are building something you can be proud of, you know?
Definitely are. It's been a lot of hard work, and you know, from the outside it might like look easy, like it's disc golf and we're chilling and stuff, but like there is, you know, work behind the scenes you gotta do and manage, you know, just being there and ordering stuff and making sure finances are straight. I'm about ready to pay sales tax at the end of this month, so it's like, you know, there's a lot of little things to balance, but that's like in any small business.
Yeah,
so.
keeping up with all the drops is like one of the like hardest parts. Like they're like the companies drop so many discs like consecutively that it's just like it makes it hard to order. It's like, and like what he was saying with getting stuff, it's like we'll order like 10 Halo destroyers or whatever, Calvin Heimberg destroyers, and then it's like the next day they're dropping like the sickest disc ever that like everyone wants to throw, and it's like, well shit, we just ordered this and now we can't add it to our order because they've already processed it. So it's like, shit, is it really like, do we need to order, you know, like a small amount of this, or do we just wait and see if they still have it in stock? Like that's one of the like the games that is played for sure, is just like random drops happening, keeping up with those, checking the websites as far as like stock goes, you know, and keep making sure that we're like getting good plastics that are coming out. Like that's definitely something that is more of a challenge than I thought it would be. Just like when we started it, like I figured, you know, ordering discs is the easiest part, like for sure, you know, but they sell out quick, dude. There's a lot of shops all over the place that are ordering from the same website. So it's like, you got to be quick and like keep an eye on
It's
your
like buying
emails.
concert
Like,
tickets sometimes with some of these drops.
Definitely. You got to be quick for sure, because they'll sell out.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that's the fun part for sure. And then it's always a bummer when people are like, oh, did you get this? And it's like, dude, we tried and it sold out, you know, like we're going to keep an eye out. But, you know, because like obviously you want them to be able to get it from you, and that's what they want if they're asking, you know, they're trying to support. And so it's like, it's a bummer. But yeah, that's one of the bad things about it, I guess, which isn't really like bad. But yeah, you know, you feel bad when you're like, oh, shoot, man, we don't have that. Like, so try and do our best as far as like keeping an eye on the stock goes. But yeah.
And you guys are generally, every time I've asked, you guys are pretty good at recommending a disc that is on the same level as the disc you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find, you know, or Boss or whatever the heck you're looking for.
Yeah, that's like one of the good things about, I guess, playing for so long is that there's so many new manufacturers now, but like the Innova and the Discraft stuff has been kind of like the same forever. And so like just knowing those flight numbers and just kind of how those discs will fly, the numbers on the discs really is kind of like a cheat code, like just knowing that. And for as far as recommendations go, for sure. Because yeah, you could, you know, there's like a Buzz that's like a 5.5 neg 1.1, and then you know, there's like a Mako 3 that's very close. It's a little, you know, less stable, but 5.500. So that's kind of how I think about it in my head when I'm doing it. Or like when somebody asks for a certain disc, I'll try and think of like the different manufacturers and what disc they have in that slot. So it definitely is a kind of a cheat code, I guess, as far as recommendations go, and just throwing all those discs too. I mean, like I tell people all the time that I have an open bag, and like I don't. It's a revolving door. Like I'm taking stuff out and putting stuff in every round that I play, which is for better or worse, honestly. But
well, that's the hardest part about owning the store.
Yeah.
Is like we get these sick drops, and then it's like, well, if I take one and Paul takes one, now we only have 8 of these left, and everyone wants them. So it's like we gotta pick our battles.
I put like mental
honestly.
timers sometimes on some of our stock. Like I'll see a disc and it's like, that is fucking sick. Like if nobody buys that in like 2 months, I might have to like pick it up. Or if like it's in the used bin or something. I don't usually do it with new discs, but people trade in discs all the time, and it's like super hard to be like, oh shit, I need to put this on the floor because it'll sell. But it's like at the same time, this would be sick as fuck to have in my bag. So I'm like, that's like the hard part. It's yeah.
Man, yeah, that would be impossible for me, dude. If I saw a triple X or anything come through that I really, really wanted, yeah, it'd be hard to put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. It's just like, shit, man. It sucks.
We have a triple X in our back stock right now.
Really?
Might have your name on it.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
always in the market for a triple
I saw that triple X.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
you fucking
Yeah.
didn't?
No, I saw that triple X because I was gonna buy it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But because it's like, it's a disc, it's not in production anymore. It was pretty pricey, so I
Yeah.
was like, yo.
We have it marked off of like an eBay sale. We could definitely cut you guys a deal though.
There's wiggle room. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
You cut him a deal.
Yeah.
No.
We actually have a couple. So if there, there's, I think there's one that's used, and then the one that Jackson was going to buy is like, I think it's new. I'm pretty sure it's just dyed, so it looks pretty sweet.
Yeah. Luckily, I haven't lost my triple X yet. So.
Hey, I still have 2. I've got an Opto and then I've got a Gold Line. But
No, dude.
Oh, do you?
yeah.
I thought you lost all yours, and that's why you kept hounding me for mine.
Well, because you have a sick black Opto. Or
That
a
is
Gold
true. I've
Line.
got a really
I want
sweet
that,
one.
I want that Gold Line. It's sick, dude.
Gold line's nice.
It almost looks like Terminator metal.
It's like looks like granite stone or whatever,
Yeah.
and then
Like
it's
a-
got
like
that
an
metal
obsidian.
flake red stamp. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, the metal flake red on the black, dude. Yeah, it's definitely nasty.
dude, I get the exact same feeling that you get about like discs putting them on the shelves because I work at vintage stock.
Yeah.
Anytime we get records in,
Dude.
that I'm like, dude, we got Meshuggah Obsin in. I gotta get this, man. It's so hard for me to be like, I'll go set this on the shelf like for 2 hours and then just let someone else buy it.
You got to just like hide it if you're going to put it out there on the shelf. So like when you go back, you can just pick it.
I'm very notorious for like before they go out onto the shelves, I look at all the new incoming like vinyls that come in. I'm just like, all right, what do I want here? Machine Gun Killing? Fuck that. Just keep going through it. I almost bought a Sade album the other day.
I don't know what that is.
Sade?
Yeah.
No Ordinary Love?
No.
Oh man.
Sorry, dude.
Doesn't ring a bell for me either.
Sexy, I don't know, sexy R&B singer of the 90s.
So let me ask you this: what kind of golfers are you guys? Are you guys like what do you normally shoot like on an average game?
So like my rating is close to 900 right now.
Okay.
So like I'm pretty average, consistent type player. I like to set my goal at least even or better is usually like my goal. But I mean, everyone has bad days. Then I have really good putting days. But I kind of sit around like that 900 area in my play style, which it's fun to play at that point. I'm not throwing a bunch of bad shots, but I don't have like a huge arm on me, so I like playing like shorter wooded courses. More technical shots is kind of my vibe.
Yeah, the woods golf is kind of what I prefer too. I'm 914 rated, so just a little bit higher.
Just a little bit better.
Just a little bit better, Yeah, no.
You guys give each other shit about that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna follow up though. He's usually pretty good about letting me get out and play the tournaments because most tournaments are on Saturdays. We're not closed on Saturdays, so I've played in more sanctioned tournaments recently. Otherwise, I mean, I know he would be 900 rated, but you definitely got to give him shit for it for sure. But so I play. I usually try, like you said, I'm just trying to shoot for under par. I think like minimal bogeys. I usually give myself like a 2 bogey a round. Like, and if I hit more than that, I'll feel bad about my round. If I do like 2 or less, it's like, okay, that's at least what I was trying to do. Bogey free is obviously like the goal, but I mean, I'm not a perfect disc golfer, so I'm realistic with it. But yeah, anytime I'm like neg 2 to neg 4, that's like on a round, I'm stoked. Playing at like Landreth that's when I like to be like neg 2 or neg 4. If I'm playing McClellan, you guys know that's like a little bit more of a challenging course. So anything even or maybe even like 2 up is like solid because there's just so much room for air out there. I mean, you hit one tree and you're basically fucked for who knows how long, depending on how long it kicks. So but I mean, I do like to be competitive. So I usually, you know, when I play tournaments, I try and take it serious. But at the same time, you're really just competing against your rating. So as long as I shoot above 914, I'll be happy. So that it keeps going up because that's the goal, obviously. But yeah, I like to play and kind of, I mean, like I said, I'm a sports junkie. I played sports growing up. So like competition is like, it is fun for me. So I try and put myself in that realm anytime I can. For
most
sure.
definitely.
Yeah.
When I'm out there to beat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Mamba mentality. Cold-blooded assassin.
Of course, dude. I love all my friends, but I want to bury them.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So I had some questions for you guys, man, other than disc golf. You guys, this is Crashing with Friends, so anytime we have new people on, we like to ask them some crashing stories. You guys have any stories where you've eaten shit? Maybe broken bones?
Ideally, something that's not going to be sad and depressing, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Some people have tried to bring on them stories, and we're just like, yo.
I have once, like I've only broke one bone other than like maybe a finger or toe and not known it. But so I had to get surgery on my wrist back in 10th grade. I was playing basketball up at Cunningham Park, I'm pretty sure is what it was. And we had like a pickup game going, essentially. It was in between the pickup game, actually. And so like I went and tried to dunk and basically like just my leg, like I swung out from under myself and fell from the top of the rim down. Broke the fall with my wrists. And so I broke this one, had to get surgery on it. It was called,
I see the scar there.
It's pretty brutal. It was called a comminuted impact fracture of my radius. So basically my radius where it connects to my hand just kind of exploded.
Oh man.
So I had to get like a plate and like 30 screws, I think, in it.
Damn.
And that's the only bone I've ever broken, but
You broke the shit out of it.
no, luckily not. And I don't know how I honestly didn't break like both my wrists and my like elbows or something with the way I fell. Cause like it was basically all my weight from like, 10 feet down, on like a super solid, like it wasn't a hardwood court, but it's like that, that weird material that's like pretty stiff, no give on it. And
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So dude, I don't know. I got really lucky, but I remember like I knew it instantly cause I heard it like definitely like blow up, but then like I looked over and luckily like I didn't have anything exposed, but like I could see this like my radius like poking out in my wrist. It just looked like an S almost. And so
been there, dude.
Yeah, dude, not fun. There was a random dude there that was like, you want me to call an ambulance? Like, and I was like, dude, fuck no, like don't call an ambulance. Like I knew my dad would be pissed off if like he,
That's the first thing that goes through your brain.
Yeah, dude, I know.
Man,
so
throw me the alley-oop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I was like, I'm good, dude. Like I just shattered the fuck out of my wrist. But yeah, so I basically didn't get surgery until the next morning, which wasn't bad. Like I actually, so like I like got to stay there and I got like a morphine IV. Yeah. So like I was like, yeah, so it wasn't a big deal at all. Like I was cooling for sure. And then I remember like doing the occupational therapy after when they like cut my cast off that I had. I didn't really have a cast on for long because I got surgery, but it took it out of that and I like had to do this and like my thumb had negative movement because it had just been like, so the person was like, yeah, move your thumb. And I'm like trying my hardest to move my fucking thumb. And it's just not moving. Yeah. So I was pretty worried about that. I was like, dude, I'm never gonna be able to like make a fist again. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, so that finally I got my movement back and I was good about doing my exercises because I was like scared that I wouldn't have functionality. But now honestly, like, it's kind of funny. I think it's a saying, like if you break a bone or do something, like it's going to come back stronger than your other one. And I feel like my left wrist might be like slightly above my right now. So
all that calcium builds up.
For sure, dude. Yeah. So I don't have any problems with it though. Honestly, the surgeon did a great job, I guess. Cause,
you got a clicking sound or anything?
No, I mean, it'll pop sometimes, like when I do like a certain movement, but yeah, not like just, I mean, it's nothing. Yeah.
People ever see the scar and
people
like go like, man, that guy listened to Hawthorne Heights in high school.
Yeah, no, I've had a few people like ask like, yo, like what happened to your wrist? But then, whereas I'm like, oh, I had surgery on it, I broke it. They're like, oh, okay. Like cool. Like I'm, you know, they almost like regret asking, but it's like, oh, dude, I just broke my wrist, dude. Like I just had to get surgery. Like
I
nothing
could
like
listen to
that.
Elliott Smith around this guy. That's good.
So could you dunk though? Could you really dunk?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I could dunk like in a game time setting, but yeah, just doing like, you know, playing pickup or whatever. Like, I wouldn't ever catch an alley-oop, but yeah, if I got a fast break, I was definitely gonna try and dunk.
Oh,
you know,
most definitely.
maybe slam it off the back iron, and but yeah, no, I could get up there for sure. I was still pretty tall back then, so used it to my advantage. The long reach, it was nice, but
Yeah, I've never been able to dunk on anything but the play school basketball goals. You know what I'm saying? Things are all plastic.
yeah,
There's nothing like it.
Oh man, I can do some. I
It's a
can
good-
do some crazy stuff on that.
it's
It's
yeah,
it's a good feeling.
it is a crazy feeling.
I
for
become
sure.
Aaron Gordon all of a sudden whenever I'm on one of them. So
That's funny.
My only broken bone story isn't as cool. I used to ride mountain bikes a little bit, and
Churched
it was
up a little bit.
Yeah, I make it sound kind of cool, but it was just like, yeah, I was. It was actually a night before my final in college, and I was like taking a little 15-minute break. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ride my bike around, and I just went off like a little like kind of jump. It was like a parking lot into a street, and you had to kind of hop over a curb, and there's a little gap, and I just caught my back wheel and just started to flip over and just landed on my shoulder and broke my collarbone. So I went and like sat in the hospital, drove to the hospital and sat there when I should have been studying all night for this final. And I like tried so hard to get out of it. I was like, hey, like message the teacher, like, yo, I, you know, broke my collarbone and like I don't think I can take the final. And she's like, well, if you can't take the final, you can just retake the course. And I'm like, fuck, like I'm not gonna do that. So had to show up, and
I would have tried to say more stuff. I'm like, I'm on that good morphine, man. I'm on the Dilaudid stuff.
Where's the test?
They were
Yeah.
offering me all these things, and I was like, no, I can't, because I gotta like go home and study. Like I gotta have my mental right and stuff. And so I was just like going through the pain, and like collarbone breaks really aren't that like it hurt. Like when I did it, it's only hurts if you like you move it, because like you move your shoulders and stuff so many ways without realizing it, and you just feel it just grind past each other, and you're just like, oh, and like, so you had to wear like I wore like button up t-shirts every day, you know, and
I know what you're going through, man.
yeah,
it sucks.
like after the break is what sucks. Like just breaking it right there. I was like I didn't realize it was broken until my arm was like sagging, and I picked up my bike and just felt it all like move. And I was like,
I knew right away.
yeah, it was.
What
It
noise?
wasn't good.
Recreate the noise you made when you hit the ground.
Oh man, I don't know. Just smash, man. Like bang, like
It sounded like the grape lady. Like, everyone's seen that video. She's
Stomping them out.
stomping away, falls forward. It's one of my favorite noises ever, man. I love it.
So did you scream out in pain? You think?
No, I didn't. I played it pretty cool. I just kind of like, I was like, man, I just could have fucked myself up, and then I'm like, I'm not fucked up, and then I was like, oh wait, yeah, I kind of am. Definitely in a little bit of shock for sure. I was like, God, I'm an idiot. Like, didn't have like a helmet on or anything, just like being super dumb.
Why did I hit that jump?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
it's like, I shouldn't have even been riding my bike. It's like 7 o'clock at night. Like, haven't studied all day either. Like, oh man, just making any excuse not to study, and that kind of got me. I got like a lot of like little stories though. Like I used to skateboard too, and like just gotten stitches multiple times. Like cracked my head open being stupid, riding my bike as a kid, getting stitches. So always been kind of accident prone, but nothing like super major. That was my probably most major, that break.
Any of those stitches? Did you squirt blood?
I mean, yeah, they were very bloody. Like all of them. Like whenever I hit my face, just right between my eyes, and then that was super bloody. Whenever that happened, I cracked a bunch of my molars too, and I had permanent teeth back already. So like, I still have a bunch of like broken like molars and stuff that like are all jagged. You know, that kind of sucks.
Like a shark.
Yeah,
Luckily, they're in the back, man. No one can see them. Who cares?
and then. No, that was all right. That was when I busted my chin open. My head, I was like riding my skateboard, and then just dumb stuff. Cut my finger opening a beer bottle with another beer bottle one time. Almost sliced that shit off. Just doing like dumb stuff usually. Yeah, like you know how you can get like a lighter and pop it off? Like I had an empty beer bottle like this, and the empty one, whenever I was pulling it, broke, so this finger just went into it and like literally like cut it off. Like I could see my bone, like the bone stopped it from cutting the tip of my finger off. I was pretty wasted already.
Get more gruesome. I want more of whatever college.
You never forget seeing your own bones.
Oh
bro.
no,
There's
dude!
nothing like it. Dude.
Yeah, it's white for sure.
It's white as fuck.
Yeah,
I've seen my own bones twice, and you never forget it, dude. It's
no,
like, fuck.
Yeah, it's not fun, and especially in that circumstance because I was like not wanting to go to the hospital, like pretty drunk, and I don't know what we did. I think I did go to the hospital and got stitched up, but yeah, it was not my brightest time.
We had a buddy that he saw a light fixture and he was like, "I'm gonna punch it." When he punched it, he did it like that, and it just sliced his wrist.
Oh,
it was like a couple days after the tornado.
Oh,
yeah.
No. That's like the horrible time too.
Yeah,
the hospital was filled up.
Well, there was no hospital.
Yeah.
At least we had to go to the triage down there at Memorial Hall
for sure.
Yeah, he was squirting blood like Spider-Man.
Oh my god!
We walked from Annie Baxter and
Stanley.
25th and Annie Baxter all the way to Memorial Hall.
Jesus.
And he's like, "I'm fine." And it was just squirting blood. It's my cousin Kyle. He's on the podcast. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm good. Like, are you sure?
No, you're fucking not.
Yeah,
you're your bones.
Yeah,
You're a
dude.
specter, right?
You're squirting blood like Spider-Man, Holmes.
Yeah, dude. You're not good, man.
Tobey Maguire right now, man.
The best Spider-Man, honestly.
Yep. Shout out,
Yep.
Toby. Now, do you guys have any paranormal stories? Please tell me you do.
Oh man.
Ghost, alien, chupacabra,
do you feel like
Sasquatch.
something
Don't feel
touched
bad
you?
if you don't, because I have zero.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
start looking and I can never find them.
So I feel like I'm not lucky enough to have ghosts fuck with me. I would love it. I'd love to see something.
No shit, it's cool.
I would like to. I was camping out in Dugway, Utah, like whenever I was in high school.
I'm gonna bring this closer to you, dude.
And Dugway is like kind of like an Area 51 area. If you know about it, they have a big military base where they do like bomb testing underground. And I was hiking around like those salt flats in that area in northern Utah, and a few times at night, like we would see some trippy shit in the sky, whether that was like aliens or them doing, new tests with drones or whatever. But like we definitely would get pretty paranoid about that stuff. So that's like my craziest story. I'd love to see a ghost. I'd love to hear like a voice or something. But just haven't heard it yet or seen it. Man.
Every once in a while, when I'll be in the house by myself, and I think I hear my name being called from somewhere, and
then you rack your shotgun.
Sometimes I think it's spirits, but then I'm just like, nah, that's probably early onset dementia. I'm fine. There's no spirits.
It's probably the cat.
It's the dementia.
I bet it's the cat.
I don't have any ghost stories, honestly. I mean, I used to watch like ghost hunters and shit, and so like I would like try and like manifest it. Essentially, like I always wanted to like go into like spooky spots and like try and get the shit scared out of me. Essentially,
man.
But I never have had a like solid encounter with that. But I remember I had a buddy that lived in the lofts above 609 for a little bit, and so we would go out. There was like a little balcony type thing that was like a rooftop. And we were out there. All of a sudden, like there's just like this triangle of lights that my buddy Dalton and I see, and so it's just like kind of triangulated. It was like orange and red, kind of flashing. And really, the trippiest part about it was like right as we had both seen it, and we were like, "Yo, shit! Like grab your phone, try and film that." Like right as we basically got our phone up, because like the phone's like, I think I was maybe even trying to film it on Snapchat, so it like takes a second for your shit to load, and then like. Right as I basically got the chance to record it, it was gone. Like it just like basically disappeared.
Bummer.
So that's really the only thing that I've had that's like could have been a UFO, could have just been like some random shit that I don't know. But that's really the only UFO story that I have. Hopefully it was a UFO. I mean, that'd be sweet. But
You got a paranormal story though?
Yeah. At my work, the place we work is notorious for being haunted. So I've had 2 encounters at the place I work. One morning, it was a Saturday morning, and the building was completely empty. And I'm sitting there messing with all this electrical equipment, and all of a sudden, I feel someone walk behind me, and put their hand on my hair and brush it.
What?
Yeah, it freaked me the fuck out, dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and about a month before that, I was sitting there talking to my friend Yvonne. She's right in front of me. There's nobody around me. Somebody punched me in the shoulder, and like I physically jutted forward, like, dude, what was that? And yeah, I got punched in the shoulder by nothing. And my friend Yvonne looked at me. She's like, dude. She's like, what the fuck was that all about? I was like, I don't know, dude. You saw it too, right? Like, I just got punched. Like,
Yeah. Damn.
no marks on my body at all. Just completely punched forward. Yeah. My dad's the one with the stories. My dad has like ghost stories. He saw Sasquatch. Like,
So how long did you let that ghost brush your hair?
way too long.
I felt the fingernails twirling.
Dude, also, it's like Wet Willy at the same time. What the fuck, dude?
A lot of stroking of the lower earlobe.
Yeah.
Sounds like a stripper ghost.
Get away from me, dude. It whispered like, hello, brother. It's like,
What the fuck?
You like that?
I bet this ghost was named after a exotic car, Ferrari or Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Tigra, something.
Mercedes.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got is those two right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to believe.
Me too. I'd love to see something or have an experience like that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm waiting for something like that. The amount of times I've gone looking for the spook light just for nothing to
Same.
ever happen.
Yeah.
Well, you got to wait until the veil between reality and the unknown is lifted. You
Well, the
know?
shrooms never kicked in that quick.
I have seen Spooklight though, but
You have?
yeah.
See, I have not. I've
See-
gone a few times.
I think everyone that says that they've seen it is full of shit.
Or someone's out there fucking with them with like a giant light shining
Yeah.
around. I don't know. I mean,
seen
they
it.
had the ghost hunter people out there and like did some crazy, scientific
Investigation.
research, investigating. Yeah.
What'd they say?
I mean, it's a real thing. Like, I mean, it's not been solved, but it's there's articles about it on Google and stuff of like teams going out there and trying to like figure out what the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want
It's real, Jackson.
I want the spook light to be real.
you want it.
I want.
Me too.
Need it to be real.
I just hope whatever is real, I get to see it. You know.
One time, me and my buddies brought. You might have been there, Connor. Were you there when we brought paintball guns out there to Spooklight?
Yeah, I
to
was
try to
there.
shoot at it.
Yeah.
it never popped
Yeah,
up.
it was too scared.
Yeah, a bunch of those like pump paintball guns.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun times. That fucking scared ass Spooklight never showed its face. All right, let's go ahead and play a game.
We're gonna go ahead and play the Spotify game. We've done this once before, but basically, name of the game is he's gonna pull up Spotify. He's gonna name an artist or band. You gotta give the song that has the most plays
Okay.
for that band. So
Sweet.
And if it's on the top 5, you get a number of points based on where it lands. So
Yeah, so-
if you get like the number 5 song on there, you get 1 point. But if you got the number 1 song, you get 5 points.
Oh, sick.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, and you got to keep record of your own score.
Okay.
Okay,
No pencil pushing over there.
no cheating, boys.
Yep.
All right, so the first band we're going to start off with is AC/DC. What do you guys think is their biggest?
And so we just write this down. We
Oh,
don't.
we write it down?
Yeah, their number 1 song on Spotify right now. AC/DC.
all right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ching-ching. I got a Back in Black.
All right.
got
Paul's got
Highway to Hell. I might need a new
Connor's
marker.
got Hell's Bells. Tucker's got Highway to Hell. So Paul and Tucker both have the number 1 spot with 1. So you give yourself 5 points.
All right.
Jackson and Connor, Connor's got Hell's Bells. Connor, I'm sorry, Hell's Bells is not on the list.
Okay. Is that an AC/DC song?
Oh yeah,
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the number 1
Jackson.
third down song of all time.
Jackson, Back in Black is number 3.
All right, so I get 3 points.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so we're clearing off after everyone. Just keep the total
Yeah,
5 points.
Yeah, you're gonna want to keep your total score.
Gotcha.
I like to tally mine.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad call.
All right. The next band is Rage Against the Machine.
Ooh. I got this one. I've been listening to some of them.
Rage Against the Machine.
Come on, man.
Dude, I am drawing a blank. What?
Think of Tony Hawk, bro.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk, man.
Tony Hawk.
Pro Skater 2.
Underground.
Tom Morello.
Tom Morello's a fucking god.
Wah pedals.
Oh my god. Man.
All right, Paul, I'm going to give you 20 more seconds.
Rage Against the Machine, man.
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, dude, what's the? I know the song. Like,
And just any of them,
Yeah.
any of the songs you can think of.
That tells you nothing.
dude, I know like the. I know. I'm just gonna write this, and we'll see.
I understand what you're putting down.
I can't.
Writing the lyrics.
Yeah.
He's writing the lyrics.
Okay, flip it.
All right. Me and him were talking about the same thing. Killing
yeah.
in the name. Yeah, killing in the
Does
name.
that
was
count?
number one.
Okay, okay. You guys, okay.
Yeah, that counts.
We'll go ahead and count it. We'll go ahead and count it. He's on the right track. He's on the right. We know what you're saying. We know.
You
What
don't want to diss him for not knowing the name of the song.
okay, so the number one song is "Killing in the Name of,"
Yeah.
All
or
right.
just "Killing in the Name" is what the song's called. Connor, you had "Testify."
Mm-hmm.
That is not on the list at all, dude.
Is Bulls on Parade up there?
Yeah, "Bulls on Parade" is number 2. "Guerrilla Radio" is number 3.
Guerrilla Radio.
"Sleep Now in the Fire" is number 4, and "Bomb Track" is number 5.
Bomb Track's number 5?
Right.
Crazy.
Testify is a real
Yeah.
song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that'd be up there.
Testify. Yeah. Sounds such
Yeah.
a sick riff. I thought that would be in the top 5 for sure.
For sure.
All right. The next song or next one is Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
Man. Okay. I feel like it's gotta be this. Maybe not though.
Dude, why can't I think of a Snoop song right now? Damn.
Pretty sure this is the name of the song. I could be wrong.
I don't know if this is the name of the song either, but yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Tucker's drawing a blank on Snoop Dogg.
Dude,
All
I
right,
don't
Tucker, we're gonna give you 20 more seconds, dude. You got this, man.
Just yeah, you got this.
how.
Yeah. I saw his answer that I think it might be it now.
I'm
but
drawing a
I
blank.
don't want to change mine because that'd be cheating.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
No Snoop Dogg.
No Snoop for me.
Jeez, 0 points for you, man.
It's all
All
right.
right, flip the thing.
Mine's Drop It Like It's Hot.
That's a good
That
one.
song.
Okay. Paul, you're number 4, so give yourself 2 points.
2 points. Okay.
Jackson, Drop It Like It's Hot. Give yourself 3 points.
3 points, okay.
Connor,
What's my name?
that's not on the list at all.
Damn.
Number 1 is Young, Wild, and Free featuring Bruno Mars.
What? I thought it was gonna be featuring Wiz Khalifa, and I was like thinking because they make music. Bruno Mars. That's
Snoop on Black.
That's just
and
because
Yellow.
of how big Bruno Mars is.
he's on the remix, I think, of Black and Yellow. So
Damn.
All right, next one on the
Snoop
list.
Down like that.
All right.
Metallica.
I think this is Metallica. Could be wrong.
Oh, man.
Nothing's coming again.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, I've listened to some Metallica. I was listening to, like, Korn the other day, like, when I was working out. I just can't think of a... Oh, I might have one right here.
Okay.
I thought it was one song originally, but I had to change it because of the recent resurgence of the song. So
It's a good call.
Yeah.
This may not even be a song. I don't even know. I don't. This is just the first thing I thought of.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
mine is Master of Puppets.
That's a good one.
You got one, Tucker?
No, I mean, I was going to do Sandman, but
I got
I
you.
looked over and saw his. And I was
Okay,
like,
give
oh.
yourself 5 points. Enter Sandman is number 1.
Ah, man.
way.
I had Enter Sandman first.
Master of Puppets is 3, Jackson.
Lame.
All right.
I should have went with my first one. I thought Master of Puppets would have been it because of it being recently on whatever it's called, Stranger Things.
Where was one at on there? Was it not? Was it even on there?
1 was number 5.
Number 5?
That's my favorite song by the
Yeah, that's why I put or one because that is my favorite.
Blink 182.
Oh,
This
man.
is easy.
Oh man, this one's not easy for me.
E. Yo.
You about ready over there, Jack?
Am I about re- Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
go.
But hold on. Homeboy hasn't.
Oh,
written
I'm
anything down.
honestly drawing a blank on Blink 182.
Blink. Oh, man.
I'm gonna feel bad when I see your guys' boards, but
All right. Here
Yeah,
we
we
go.
all have the same thing.
All the small things. Yes, that's
oh
number
my
one.
gosh, man.
That's number one. 5 points, guys. All right, the next one, Elton John.
Ooh, got that one. I'm listening to a bluegrass cover of this.
God.
I don't know if it's the number one song, but it's my favorite song.
All right, go.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, Connor.
I don't even know if he sings this.
Rocket Man.
Yep,
Okay.
we all got it.
You guys all put Rocket Man?
Yeah.
That is number 3 on the list.
three.
The
What?
first one I've never heard of. Cold Heart. You guys ever heard of that?
No,
No,
What's the other one?
Sweet.
There's one song I was trying to think of.
that's 2
So
points then.
number 1 is Cold Heart. Yeah, it's 3 points. Number 2 is I'm Still Standing.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Number 3 is Rocket Man. Number 4 is Hold Me Closer. And number 5 is Your Song.
Oh, man. The other song I was thinking of isn't even the top 5. I was thinking of Benny and the Jets.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one too.
That is a good one. All right, the next one is Queen.
Oh, dude, I knew you were going with Queen after that.
You think so? You
I
knew
s-
that?
dude, I literally should have said that, but I was thinking I can't think of a Queen song right now. Oh, there we go. I got it. This is definitely the. No, I literally thought that, man. That's what I meant. I should have said something. I swear to God.
And a bonus point.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, flip.
I got Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bicycle.
That's a good one too. Bicycle.
Okay, so Bohemian Rhapsody's number 1, so that's 5 points.
All right.
Don't Stop Me Now is number 2.
Don't stop.
Number 3 is Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh man.
Number 4 is Under Pressure.
What?
And number 5 is We Will Rock You.
No way.
We are the
Bicycle's
champions
not even
now on there, man.
You got a point for We Will Rock You.
Yeah, that's the same song.
Oh, okay.
We will,
So I get 1
yeah,
point.
We Will Rock You is the same song. Yep. What'd you have, Connor?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nice. All right. The next one is 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
50 Cent. 50 Cent, Tucker. Feel it.
I have not listened to
Get rich or
50
die
in
trying.
forever, so
He's the
that
best.
might not be it.
50 Cent.
Oh man, this is tough because I like have a lot.
I only know like 3 50 Cent songs.
I feel like I'm forgetting like the most popular one, but
I know mine's probably not the most popular, but
Eh.
it's a
I'm ready.
song.
I'm ready. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
yeah.
Party into club is me.
Okay. Into Club is number 1, so you get 5
go.
points.
All right.
Candy Shop is number 2, so you get 4 points. Connor.
Everyone called
You
window
had
shopping?
Window Shopper. No, dude. That's my favorite.
that's a good song. But
She's a
yeah,
window
That's
shopper.
I would have said
sorry,
mini.
Tucker.
I wanted to say mini men too, but that's,
That
Oh
was
man,
on
I
the
forgot
list.
about Many Men. Dude, 50 Cent is the shit. Why do I not listen to him?
Why don't you listen to him, dude?
He's got all these songs that I don't know. Go ahead. Next band.
Okay, the next one is In Sync.
What?
what is that song, man?
That's the question. What is that song, Paul?
Dude,
Come on, boys. You know you got one in you.
In Sync.
They might be a little too like we're like 5 years older than them. They might have missed out on the NSYNC
No,
wave.
I remember NSYNC, man. Like, but I just don't know any of the songs. Like my sisters would listen to them.
We are older than him, so yeah, you guys might have missed that wave.
The song I'm thinking of is not from NSYNC though, but
It's probably Backstreet Boys.
no, it's
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Bop from like the Hanson.
Oh,
Twins.
Hanson.
That's a banger.
That was next on my list.
No way.
I was gonna say that's the only song.
No one's no one's gonna.
They have
remember
more
either,
songs
so.
than that. It's like
Right.
I can't think of any.
yeah, I'm drawing a blank too.
Go bye.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Bye. Bye.
See,
So
That's
yeah,
definitely up there.
number one is Bye Bye Bye, and you guys didn't get one.
yeah,
That's
no.
5 points apiece. I'm sorry, guys. I thought you guys were a little bit more hip than that.
Man.
I don't know if you guys know Shakira at all, but Shakira. That's
Oh
the next
yeah,
one.
okay.
Oh gosh.
I know.
Shakira.
It's gotta be.
Shakira.
I shouldn't even do this one, dude. It's too hard.
Is it not what it's not? It's not what you think.
You guys might not get it, but all right.
I think this is a Shakira song.
I got the lyrics.
Yeah, there's. Go.
All right. Hips don't lie.
Hips don't.
That's it. I said when you dance like that.
Yeah. So
That's
you guys got at least number 5 on the list. That's 1 point.
Oh sweet.
You
Yeah, the
make
other
a woman
ones
go
I'm like-
mad.
The other ones, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
So wait,
Shakira.
we all got.
We all got 1
point.
point.
Yeah, you guys all got 1 point.
Okay.
What's another Shakira song outside of that?
There's one called TQG, another one called Shakira BZRP Music Sessions Volume 43. That one's got a lot of hits. And then the next one is Acrostico. You guys ever heard that one?
No.
Yeah, I wrote it for her.
Yeah, the next one is called Copa Vasicha. You guys ever heard that one?
Nope.
No.
Me neither.
Nah,
All right.
She has other songs that are famous. It's just not those.
All right, the next one is Tupac.
What's that one?
God, I only know like one song.
We'll put that song down.
What's that one song called? The Mama song? Is it just Mama? It's not just called Mama.
I don't know. Is it called Dear Mama? Is that the song you're looking for?
Probably, yeah. Dear Mama. Okay.
Oh, mama, gotta push on through. 'Cause life in the ghetto, it ain't easy.
All right.
All right, flip it.
All eyes on me.
Oh, that's a good one too.
All right. Paul, you got 5 points. Yes. That was number 1. Whoa. Jackson, what you got?
All eyes on me.
That's number 4. You get 2 points, Jackson. What you got?
Me?
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
That's not on the list at all. What you got, Connor?
Dear Mama.
Yeah, that's not on the list at all.
Should
Go.
be.
It really should be. Did you just fucking fart, Jackson?
Nah, I did this.
Oh, okay.
I doubt that got picked up by the mic, but
All right, the next one is Fleetwood Mac.
I don't even know.
Dude,
This
I know this because of that meme with the homie. Skater.
I don't know if this is even a song, but I think
My mom would be mad at me. She likes Fleetwood Mac.
She's listening right now.
Dude.
Sorry.
I said, I'm sorry, Mom.
if I'm being honest, this is the only Fleetwood Mac song that I know for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this.
So-
is a song.
So this is
I know I
kind of
should
a
know the
wild
song,
guess.
but I can't think of it, so.
All right, flip.
Landslide.
Oh, that's a
All right, once again, Paul, you got 5 points on that one.
damn.
Go.
That was number 1. Jackson, Landslide is number 5. You get 1 point. Connor, you get 0. What'd you get, Tucker?
Is there a song called Cranberry?
I'm not sure, but you didn't get.
What's the one that was on Rock Band or
Look
Guitar
for
Hero?
entire discography right now. Find out.
I need to know.
The song that was on Rock Band, I think,
Yeah.
was The Chain.
No, we're talking Fleetwood Mac, right?
Yeah, that's the Fleetwood Mac has The Chain.
Yeah.
Go Your Own Way, probably.
Go Your Own Way. There we go. Where was that on the list? Was it
Oh,
not
that was
on
number 4. That was number 4.
number 4? So give me 2 points.
Yeah, you wish. All right, the next one is Eminem. He's got so many, dude. It's crazy.
How many more artists we gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2 more.
All right.
So if I mean, it's like the most basic lyrics. Are we gonna count it?
If you can, if it's
the lyrics to the song, yeah, that's fair.
I think of how he says it.
What's the fuck? I can't think of any Eminem name songs, man. Dude, what? I have to take the L on this round, man. I don't know if this is actually a song name or not, but at least have something.
Wasn't he in a movie?
He was a very famous movie.
Okay.
He was also in another movie where he said he was gay.
Isn't that the interview?
Yeah, the beginning.
That movie's so funny, dude.
Hector's rectum is real. Yeah, man, he's a real guy.
All right,
I'm ready.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Okay.
God, dude.
So-
Mine is Lose Yourself.
All right, so Mockingbird is
That's
number
good.
1.
Oh my god.
Without Me is number 2. Real Slim Shady is number 3, so you
Cool.
get 3 points. Lose Yourself is number 4, and Superman is number 5. So 8 Mile is not in there at all. Unless you want to consider that Lose Yourself.
No, that's fine.
See, I was thinking
That is
of,
the 8 Mile song.
That is the 8 Mile song.
he sings about like mom spaghetti,
Yeah.
dropping bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's losing.
I wanted to
yeah.
write that, but I felt disrespectful to Eminem if I was going to.
I almost wrote spaghetti. Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Okay, the next one is Linkin Park.
That's easy. I
Oh God! I
mean-
want to put down one of my favorite songs on there, but I feel like it's not gonna be.
You'd be surprised.
It's got to be. This has got to be on 5 for sure. There's a lot of good Linkin Park songs though.
Show is.
Yeah, I remember watching like at a Live in Texas like DVD.
Oh man, I was
love
about to.
that
I was
Live
about
in
to put one
Texas.
down
Yeah.
that I know is not it, and now I'm putting down a definite one. All right, I'm ready. In the end. In the end is number 1, isn't it?
In the end, it really
In the
Good
end is
job,
number 1.
guys. That's number 1, dude.
Let's go.
I started to
5
put
points
paper
across
cut,
the
and I was
board.
like, it.
I was over here jamming out to the song, like, where's the words? And like, boom, in the end.
Yeah.
Star par on that one. That's 1,628,986,000. Or it's fat.
That's a
I
lot.
want
Of
to
players.
keep. I want to keep going.
It doesn't
odds
even
of
matter.
that?
There's more numbers, huh?
the odds of that.
No, that's the plays. That's the.
How of you getting that? That's like, you guys are savants, dude.
Never tell me
Party's
that.
gotten $70 from that Spotify.
Wizards, dude. I love it. All right, and the last one here is Jay-Z.
Oh shit!
There's one that is maybe, I don't know if that's even on the top 5. I think this is Jay-Z, but
I'm not gonna get this.
I don't know the name of the title, but
Actually, there's one more after this, but
All right, one more.
sorry. There's one. I did have one more.
I don't know the name of the title, but the 99 Problems with a Bitch Ain't One.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good guess.
Paul has 5. Connor has 5. It's
I was just like,
it's in words in Paris. I'm not going to say it out loud.
so that's 1 point.
That's 5 points.
5 points.
Oh, it was number. Okay.
It's Fellers in Paris.
What'd you get, Jack?
99 Problems, but a bitch ain't one. I'm sorry, a female ain't one.
No, it's not even on the list.
Not even on the list.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Hit me.
Yeah. Second one is Empire State of Mind. Third one is Numb/Encore by Linkin Park and Jay-Z. Fourth one is Run This Town, and 5 is No Church in the Wild. Which is crazy. None of them are. Yeah.
That's well.
And then the last one here on the list, sorry guys, is Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. All right.
Man,
If I say the lead singer's name, does that give me extra points?
Sure, man.
And his nickname was Buffalo Butt.
Foo Fighters.
Correct? And
Man, I'm bummed that I can't think of a Foo Fighters song.
Not one.
Think about some inspirational music.
Man.
They just played
The boy listens to the bluegrass.
It's true. Didn't pick any bluegrass artists, man. No, dude, it's gonna be another one where I just feel stupid after because I can't think of it. I've definitely listened to Foo Fighters, but what?
All right, flip.
I got Everlong.
Jackson got 5. Connor
I got number 5, or I got 5 points.
You got 5 points, and Connor got
Okay.
1 point.
Damn.
Nothing for you, Tucker?
I started.
Dave Grohl, but I don't have
Hey,
to
you got
collect
close, man.
I started writing Everlong and then
Get
went
props.
My
His
Hero.
name. It is-
Props.
That was the
It's
first
Dave
one I thought of, and then Everlong was my
You
second.
switched it, yeah.
All right, that's the end of the game. How many points you guys get? Go ahead and tally.
5, 10, 13.
47.
Holy shit.
I have a total of 52, I think is where I counted up to.
37 for me.
What'd you get?
I'm pretty bad at math. Give me a second.
Hey, dude, me too, man.
24, I think. 9
It's
plus
Kobe.
15. Let's go. That's right. Strategic.
All right, Jack, you won, man.
Fuck yeah.
You did exactly what you wanted to do.
I won the prize that I bought for the...
Yo.
All right,
what
so
is the
this
prize?
is the prize that I got here. Inside, as you guys know here, I'm a fan, ever since I was a young child, of cigarettes. So...
Oh,
This
wow.
is a camel plate that I found at the antique.
oh my gosh, dude.
That is sick.
It says on it, not for food use. Food consumed from this vessel may be harmful. So
That is awesome, dude.
I don't think you're supposed to actually eat from it. And I also found this Smokin' Joe's Racing, like what I thought was just a regular $10, but I opened it up and it's actually like 50 book matches of like old school
What?
Camel Joe, like book matches. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
That's sick, dude. What the hell?
That's a
And
rat.
it's got like race cars and motorcycles on the sides and stuff.
Yeah, dude. It's Smokin' Joe's Camel Racing, dude.
Hell yeah.
That plate's awesome, dude. It's like numbered on the back too.
Yeah.
I seriously thought Joe Camel was the coolest dude ever when I was younger, man.
He still is, man.
It really is.
He hasn't lost it.
I want to go smoke cigarettes right now, and I don't smoke anymore.
Just go get a pack of Camel Blues.
Can
run
we
it back
all-
for old sake?
Can we all get a pack of these?
Absolutely, man. Because I was gonna beg whoever did win, to like, yo, you gotta give me like 2 matchbooks out of it, because I want to.
Do they even work?
I have no
it's-
clue.
It's like
You haven't even-
completely.
It's been sealed.
It's sealed. I don't
Dead
even-
stock, dude.
I don't want to
Dang.
open that.
Yeah, that's sick. That's like a collector's item.
Well, it's. I bought it for $6 at an antique mall.
Damn, that's a
So-
steal.
Wait till smoking comes back in style.
Matchbooks for everybody.
That's awesome, dude. That plate's sweet. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself though. 47 points.
Oh yeah, dude.
Not upset with it.
Dude, a lot of 5s, man. Some of those
They're
are
like
fives.
stabs in the dark too, so my brain was just like put it down, and I was like, all right, no,
You
dude.
got dreams for Fleetwood Mac.
I have no idea.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
How did you pull that out of your back pocket?
Yeah.
Dude, that
That's
was
the closest thing to bluegrass you gave him, man.
Damn.
dude. I gotta take a picture of that real quick.
Yeah, bro.
Just real quick.
Dude, Jackson, he got second place, man.
Come on,
Give him the plate, man.
No, dude.
Give him the
I
plate.
I have a picture now to look at it forever.
All right.
Now we need a picture of you holding the plate.
I got second place.
Like, I don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that anymore, but I do have like an affinity for like those old school smoker products.
Yeah, definitely. I was looking on like eBay the other night for like vintage T-shirts, and there was just like a Smokin' Joe like sick one. I can't remember what it was, but he
I
was
want a neon light sign of like Smokin' Joe Camel.
yeah.
It's pretty badass. All right, let's go ahead and move into Yodi. Check this out.
Yo, dude. Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out. Yo, dude.
Yeah. This is the bit of the show where we just try to bring up something cool or whatever.
I'm gonna look up.
Yo, dude, check
remember
this
this.
out. So, talking about the Olympics next year, they're going to be adding breaking. So, breakdancing will be the new sport.
Really?
Yeah. So, better hope we get the gold in that.
You know China's got it on lock.
Oh, dude, they're popping right
China,
now.
Japan. one of the Asian countries is gonna win.
Oh yeah,
I guarantee you.
Japan. Japan.
Right.
For real.
Japan and China. It's gonna be one of those two.
For the breakdancing.
If there was a just God, it would be those two facing off in the final round. But you know
America
they're
should
gonna
be in
face
there.
each other like a third of the way through, kind of like USA did with Russia. So,
Yo, dude, check this out. The death rate for heart attacks increases by 15% on days when marathons are held in major U.S. cities. Which makes sense, I guess. This is thought to be due to the road closures and traffic around the marathon route. Ambulance ride length increases by an average of 4 minutes on marathon days. So all the people there makes it hard for the route.
So their local route is no longer there.
Yep.
No longer accessible.
More heart attacks on marathon days.
Yo, dude, check this out. Chances are we've all eaten bugs in our sleep.
I know for a fact I have.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we've all done it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It's just protein, Doug.
Yeah. You're just gaining gains same way you sleep. That's all it is. Like,
Gains.
come
I
on.
accidentally started eating
Passive
an infested
gains.
bag of honeycomb one time that was just filled with ants.
Oh,
And I
gosh.
didn't realize it for like 10 minutes. I was like, this honeycomb just kind of tastes a little bit like paint thinner. But I'll keep going.
Like, hell,
And I
yeah.
kept flicking ants off me. I was like, what the fuck? There's all these ants on me.
So Jackson does it while he's awake and while he's sleeping is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. He's made a lifestyle out of it. Eating bugs.
It's mainly spiders, right?
I
Isn't
watched a lot of Bear Grylls.
Yeah. Mainly, yeah. Spiders are, yeah. I guess really any bug, but those are the higher percentage ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo,
I've never woke up in the middle of the night and be like, whoa, there's a spider in my mouth. You know?
Because you just eat it.
It's crazy.
Num nums.
Yo, dude,
Nice
check
night.
this out. The film Independence Day that came out in 1996 still holds the record for the most miniature model work that appear in just one film. And it's more than likely going to hold that record forever with like CGI advances now.
Dang.
So they're number one in something.
Wow.
That
know
movie was the shit, like up until like I don't know, right after like the first attack, you know?
Let's give us that president speech.
That president's speech, I don't know by heart.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nah, I
Let
just
me down.
I just reposted every single 4th of July
Okay.
with no context.
Nice.
My thing I found isn't as cool, but yo, dude, check this out. This dog is like running on Instagram with like a GoPro attached to him, and it's just super sick to watch. I'm pretty sure I've seen this on this old Adult Swim show called Off the Air, and I'm pretty sure the name of
Yes.
this episode is called Water.
Yes, I
and
know
it
exactly
starts-
what it is that you're referencing.
It
So-
starts off with this, it's attached to this lab, and then he just runs from the house
All the way to the ocean.
all the way down to
Yes,
the
I've
ocean.
seen that video. Yeah.
And I thought you dudes should check that out because it's sick.
Dude, Off the Air is awesome, man.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good episodes of
My
that.
favorite one is the animals episode.
Yep.
Yeah, the animals episode is so dope.
Definitely.
It ends with like the rolling credits of like a really poor rendition of like people singing the Star Spangled Banner, but it's showing the cheese rolling competition that they have in England. You know what I'm talking about? Where they just roll a giant like cheese wheel down the hill. Everyone's eating such hardcore shit.
It's fun.
Well, that has been episode. Was that 97?
Oh my god, I don't even know.
Dang,
What is it?
Yeah.
97?
Is that what I said earlier?
Either 97 or 98, one of
Yeah,
the two.
no, it's episode 97. That's episode 97 of Crashing with Friends.
Awesome.
Dang.
Congrats.
Paul and Tucker,
Yeah.
man. I've been wanting to have you guys on for so long. Thank you guys for coming on, man.
Dude, thank you for having us, honestly. It was a
you.
blast. Had a great time.
Hopefully we can have you guys back on again.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Would love to
Definitely
come
down.
back, definitely.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. Remember to like and subscribe if you guys like what you see. If you didn't like what you see, still do it. You know, whatever.
Check it out. Do it anyway.
Passively hate on us, whatever you want to do.
Tell your grandmama about us.
And
Yeah.
if you want to get into disc golf, or if you already are into disc golf and aren't in the Joplin area, check these guys out. Local Route.
Yep, on the
So-
Rangeline, 2210 South Rangeline Road.
Yep. Local Route on Instagram and Local Route Missouri on Facebook. So check us out.
And they have nothing to do with Paul McBeth.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for crashing with friends. We'll see you guys all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.